What's poppin', people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome to Excelsior Now podcast, where we take your favorite guest and get to know the person behind the keyboard. So grab your popcorn, get those fiery trash emojis ready, and enjoy the show. This is your Doom Squad brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto: let the good times roll.
Excelsior Now podcast.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD, and welcome to another episode of Excelsior Now podcast. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And today we have another special guest co-host. Our buddy Bloody is on vacation right now, so we're gonna bring in a super cool guy. They call him Goku in the community. A good friend of mine, Mr. Synchro Champ. Welcome to the show, Big Boss. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I really wish I understood that Goku reference. I don't get it at all.
Because you're always late to the like the wrap-ups and stuff, and you just pop in, bro.
Oh,
you instant
okay.
transmission in, bro. So you Goku in.
Sure.
Get it.
Okay.
Next up, we have the People's Champ, a guy that you in the community requested. I got so many DMs saying we need Bob on. We need Bob on. So guess what? You have got Bob on, people. Welcome to the show, Bob.
That was a good start. I was muted. Hey, everyone. Fantastic.
Every show, dude, somebody's muted. Don't even worry about it. It was me last week, so like, no
it's
worries.
like you say everyone's requested. You do realize it's going to take about 5 minutes until they regret it. Like it's going to be bad.
Nah, bro, there's never a bad Excelsior Now podcast. This is the fun, good time, feel good show. So hopefully we can pour that on to you, my good friend. Well, when you sit in the hot seat, which is the seat you are sitting in, good sir, we like to throw you two softball questions. Then, as the community knows, we bring out that popcorn, good sir, and it gets nice and juicy. So, with no further ado, let's get right on into it. Who is Bob DuckNWeave?
This is a good, you said I already got told this one. This one's the softest ball I've ever done. So, bit about me, I guess, right? So, I am a dad. I'm a designer and marketer of like 15 years. I did marketing, a lot of data design marketing for a long time. Got really bored with it. I've never started with a job I didn't like, but when I had my kid, I started with one which basically crushed my soul, which pushed me into creating content. So I want to do something fun and something interesting with my life, and actually do something that was some kind of value to people. And I felt like this was a great way to do it, and great way to actually give stuff to people, like give something back to people. I create content, but also create assets and resources for other content creators to use in their own content to help them excel. And I help people basically amplify and enhance their own content by the stuff I do. Also, I love to play games, so I play a lot of games. Avengers, which I hit 1,000 hours in today, so I'm pretty chuffed. I hit 1,000 hours on Steam anyway, so I'm doing good.
So okay, you said you have a couple of different consoles with the game on it. So what's your collective hours looking like?
I'm about 150 to 200 on Xbox. I can't remember where it's at. I'm in between there because I know it's above 150, but I know it's not above 200. And I think I've got about 60 hours on PlayStation, which is basically just Iron Man and Spidey, maxing them out, and then that's about it. Yeah.
I hear you. Second of the softball questions. What kind of content can we find on all your platforms? Like, break them down if you have to.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, well, there's a good explanation there. So on my streaming, I a lot of times during the week, usually Monday or the first stream of the week, I do content, which is basically where I help other people create content, or I do creative content. So I make a lot of free resources. I do that on stream. I also have all of those available in my Discord. As well, I also have gaming content, which exists on my streaming on Twitch, where I stream on Twitch, and on YouTube as well, where I do guides, I do reviews of gear and stuff like that. I work with a lot of companies like Elgato, and like Astro and all this sort of stuff, and like, well, Noble chairs. I don't know if you guys have seen the chair. That's my flex.
Man, all you big guys, come on and just throw the muscles at us. I love it, dude. I love it, dude. Keep it up, please.
But I also do something which I don't know if you guys. I know Doom's big into his music as well. I create and produce music. I own my own record label. So Spotify, YouTube, and all those sort of things, Apple Music and everything. I create music for content creators to use, so you don't get hit with like DMCA strikes, and it's all copyright free and it's all completely free to use for everybody to use. So that I have that as well. That's pretty much me. That on Twitter, where it's basically just a word vomit of my brain. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Chat, you know what time it is. Throw them popcorns in the chat right now, because this is about to go down. Good people. Mr. Bob, DuckNWeave, you ready for your first popcorn question, good sir?
Absolutely not.
No one ever is. Except Kitten. Yes, she was, but goodness gracious. Okay. This is really not a super popcorny question. This is one I actually want you to flex on really hard, but I'm going to eat some popcorn to it because I'm going to love this flex. What is the one thing that you fought for in Marvel's Avengers that they haven't put in the game yet?
Oof. Actually, like content, because I'd say communication is probably the first. Look, one of my biggest things in gaming is it's preaching to the choir, right? Everybody knows. Communication. We all go, hey, communicate better. They go, yeah, we need to communicate better. And they go, hey, we're communicating better. And then they go, hey, where's more of that communication? You're like, huh?
What is that?
I appreciate this. My thing is, I've worked in like, not here within gaming. Like I've worked within scenarios and companies and businesses that work like this. They're unfortunately a lot of the times, you've got Crystal Dynamics. They've got their staff that want to communicate. To clarify that, I know that as a fact. Like they want to communicate, right? But there's always going to be things like there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of things in place. Working with companies, I actually, to give you a bit of context, working with Noble. I knew about 2 months prior to this being announced. And they were like, look, we need you to sign an NDA before we can tell you what we want to talk to you about. And I was like, they literally couldn't say, like, we're working with Marvel. They couldn't say anything about it. They couldn't say a word about it. And they've said it's literally one of the toughest companies they've ever had to work with. Licensing, like contracts, like communication, like confirmation checks, double checks, triple checks, like everything. It's crazy. So working with a company like Disney, working a company like Marvel, I get it. I do get it. But then we've also got the side where it's like, hey, this is a games as a service. So for me, it's like, hey, communication for me. But in terms of content that they haven't put in the game.
Yeah, that you're behind the scenes like, yo, we need this ASAP, like right now.
Join in progress. That was my biggest thing. As soon as the OLT dropped, I said, like, I was like, jumped in and we dropped down. I was like, hold on. He's gone, isn't he? And everyone like, no, he's not coming back. All right. And if anyone, like, I at the time, I like when LT first came out, I was like, hey, I'm just starting to get the grips with builds. So we got up to we made it to the super adaptoid. We're like tooth and nail at that point. Right now, you like waltz through it, but like go an absolute tooth and nail. Got to the super adaptoid, and then just the floor was on fire, the ceiling was on fire, the walls are on fire, the Iron Man's on fire. I'm like, dude, what am I supposed to do here? It's like, okay, is this broken? No, we just need to like have a fourth person because we're just gonna be dead. And I went back and I said like, hey, so So about that, like, do we have join in progress? Is that on the map? And they were like, currently we looking into it. And I'm like, no, you don't know. That's what you told me 3 months ago. No, you don't tell me that. Join in progress is literally, so we had the 2.3 update. I don't know if you guys know how the creator Discord works. A lot of people call it the VIP Discord. It's not, it's creator Discord. No, there's no such thing as a VIP. And it creates a precedence because it means I think it makes everyone think that they listen to us. And it's not the case. It's sentiment. It's feedback and sentiment. Community feedback and sentiment. That's what we do. That's the only thing. That's the only reason we're there is going, hey, look, this is our feedback. We spend, thousands of hours in the game. We see people that spend thousands of hours in the game. We go, hey, this is what they think. This is how they feel. And as much as people want to present solutions, and I actually, this is weird, I'm create enemies here. I don't think they always need to listen to our solutions. They just need to listen how we feel. So that's what I do. That's the only thing I've ever tried to do. And it's the only reason I communicate in the background, because they need to know how we feel about these things. Because it doesn't matter technically if they're right, okay? Armor, comic change. Technically, if they're right, it's how we feel about it. So that's the whole thing for me. It's just like communicating that stuff and how we feel. We got the 2.3 patch information the day beforehand. And as soon as they dropped it, I was like, this is crazy. This is great. I love that you're working on the loop, not just going flashy stuff. You're working on the foundations. You're getting the game to where it needs to be. So when you drop stuff, people don't actually want to just nope out like 3 seconds later. Where are loadouts? Where are heroes? Where are villains? And I was just
locations? Did you say locations? I couldn't hear you too good. Oh, okay, you did.
So heroes, villains. So for me, like next, like my biggest things, because I was really pushing for units on completion, because it's like shipments is great. I like shipments. I like shipments as a system. It's like, that's great. I haven't got any units. Right, let me head to the vault. And I'm there for 3 days. And I'm like, hey, I can get 4 shipments. That's not, it's just not good enough. And I said, it's a real issue. Like, earn rate's completely naff. This weekend's been fun. I've had a lot of fun. My biggest thing is going that I don't feel like a superhero. I don't feel like an Avenger. And I was like, hey, you can't, I'm not a box. Look, I feel like the reverse side of an Amazon delivery drive. I'm not delivering boxes. I'm going to the boxes and opening them. And it's the weirdest experience as a superhero. I just don't get it. And they were like, yeah, no, they said, to be fair, we don't neither is opening it for loot and everything. I was like, yeah, you're right. Give me a reason to fight things. There's the whole side of we have to fight the same robots over and over again, but I want to fight. I want to be a superhero. I want to run around. I want the mission, because you go on missions. If you're a superhero, the whole premise of this, they land, they do this mission, they fight the bad guys, they get rewarded. That works for me. The whole box thing, yeah, great for loot grinding and some aspects there, but ultimately I want to actually feel like a superhero. So that's been the biggest thing recently, but they actually implemented that. So next thing is, I want loadouts personally, but my biggest thing is join in progress. Because the thing is, you can't, and the thing is, I think everybody kind of forgets this, is we all want something, right? If you went around a room, if you went around here, there we go. I'm going to reverse question on you, Doom. What would you want to see in the game? What's
personally?
the one thing that you want to see in the game right now?
One thing that I want to see.
That you want to see, not what everybody else tells you that you want that should be in the game.
You just put me in the hot seat. This is unfair, Bob. Wait 1 second. Give me 2 seconds. All right, hold on. Okay, what the hell? All right. What the hell? What you know what? I've asked this question so many times. I've gotten so many answers that it's kind of hard for me to actually, what do I want to know? What the hell, Bob? Why would you do this to me, bro? Okay,
You're panicking.
Doom thought he came prepared.
Okay, I would want to see more heroes more frequently is what I want personally. At this point, I mean, the game is what it is. And if it works, it's fun exactly how it is. You know what I mean? If they can go ahead and give us a different path to power as well, to get to 175, that would be probably one of my top things that I would want. Just more paths to power for the single players. And that's some real talk, you did. Because sometimes I just get on the game, don't tell nobody I'm on, and want to play. You know what I mean? So, give me a way to get to 175 without having to group up with people. And they lag out and I can't get the power anyway. You know what I mean? So that would be probably one of the most things that I want. And then we need more heroes and stuff, man. Like I would really want to play as Captain Marvel, really, really freaking bad.
Oh,
like,
dude,
I think she would be just awesome to play. Okay, Bob, wait, get out of my seat, Bob. Get the hell out of my seat, Bob. All right,
But this, you see, the thing is, like, that's the thing, because we want different stuff, right? Personally, like, we know what the game could benefit from, or we feel like we know what the game could benefit from. We understand as a group and where there's a community that these are the things we communicate with each other. But like, we want different things. Everybody's going, I want more heroes now, and I want the roadmap. I was like, dude, I just want units. Give me units. Fix that system. That, like, give me a reason to use the system that you made that's actually really good. Fix that problem. Okay, they're doing that now. Great. Next problem. But we all want different things, and I think that's the issue. It's like we can all communicate the thing that we want, but it's whether we communicate the things that we believe the thing needs, which is why the 2.3 patch I think is really interesting, because it's actually talking about stuff we need, not necessarily the stuff we want.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the stuff that we want doesn't actually have to ever come to fruition. Because I mean, I would want Wanda and Doctor Strange and all of those people in the game.
Oh no, that needs to happen.
Yeah,
no, that's not negotiable.
All right.
I said stats effects, magic and hex, like that. I've planned it out in my head. You can have the storyline. I'll go the whole thing. Look, positive, negative statuses.
He's ready. Bob is ready. Yes,
that has to happen. No, that's not negotiable.
Okay. Question number 4, Mr. Bob. What would your current thoughts be on the state of the game? And this is from a player's point of view, not a content creator.
I want more, biggest thing, like you said, power, like more passive power. I want a way that if I am not able to get a team together, which has been rare for me, luckily, for, like I say, because I'm a bit biased, because I'm going to see it from that content creator point of view. Right. When I've been live and I'm like, dude, I can't get a 4th. This is crazy. I need to give me something to do.
Yeah.
I think last week was the first time I ran out of stuff to do, like full on ran out of stuff to do. And I was like, and I play a lot of games and I do a lot of different like work and I focus on a lot of different pieces of content. And I sat there and I was like, dude, I've completed everything I need to do in Avengers outside of Raid and OLT. So for me, the state of the game is we're at a point now where you've got a large chunk of the player base have already done all their stuff to 175. Those people don't really care about doing this stuff anymore. They're like, hey, I've maxed out. I got my dopamine hits from my 175 hit. I've done my build videos. I've done my builds. What else do I do? Nothing. Right. So they're gone. So the state of the game right now is just quiet, just damn quiet. And I play on PC. If you play on PlayStation, you're complaining, but like, go look at the Steam numbers. Seriously, we got under 200. I just went. I went on matchmaking, and I was like, while I was waiting, I was like, let me check the. Give up with that then.
Sounds like a Last Avenger Standard type of night.
Seriously. Like I'd rather try the raid solo. Like just give me the raid solo at this point. No, it's not in a fantastic state. But I will say, and I think this is unfair because like this side I look at it is through the lens of the content creator, right? Because I enjoy the game, but like I enjoy a lot of games. But Avengers is one of the big ones that I focus on as a content creator. So like, it's not great now. But I'm also very aware that the people that are working on it now are actually the people that I wish that were working on it pre-prod.
Man, dude, like, I'm going to just intervene and just backpack on what you just said. I've talked to a few devs, which is rare for me because they don't really talk to me at all. You know what I mean? But I've actually talked to a few devs in the last, like, week or so, and all they keep saying is, yo, I'm busy. And I'm like, what? Wait, a dev... 3 devs have told me that they were busy in the last week. And that's a good sign to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, if you're busy, that means you're working on something. Whether it be something the game needs or something in the game that we want, you're working on something. And that's a good sign. That's I just wanted to piggyback off of that real quick. So I'm feeling you, boss man. I'm feeling you. Last question in this segment, good sir. What's the most difficult part about being a father, husband, and a content creator?
Oh, that's easy. Time. Jeez.
There's not enough of it in the day, boss. There's not, dude.
I was bored for the first time in 4 years 2 days ago, and it lasted 7 minutes. That's it. That's all the time. Still, I just sat there and went, I don't know what to do. Like, it was raining. It was raining like crazy outside. We couldn't take the kid out. We just sat there, and he was just like coloring and trying to draw on my face, and I was like, I'm bored. And then like 7 minutes later, right, we got to do stuff.
Just that quick too.
That's it. It's just time, man. Like I wish we had more of it. I wish I didn't have to sleep as much as I have to. I sleep 4 hours a night, 3 hours a night, and I still am like, dude, like, can I just squeeze another hour out somewhere?
I was just telling the crew last night that I sleep about 3 hours a night, and that's about it. That's all I can muster because there's so much to do and there's not a lot of time. You know, same here. Father, husband, content creator, full-time job. You know, like it's literally not enough hours in a day. So I hear you, boss. Real quick before we move to the next segment, we will get some promo going for the DSG block parties that are hosted every Friday night. So check out our girl Queen. Can we get some Queen hype in the chat? Let's go.
And family over everything. So DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby. Ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the all-new, different DSG block party. Every Friday night, come rock with the best. Different games each Friday night, from Avengers to Destiny to Among Us and more. Join your favorite team playing some of the hottest games out there. So squad up with the DSG block party. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
Yo, we are back, and it is time for the People Asked with Synchro Champ. Look at you, bro. You got your own banner and everything, my dude. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. And I will just go ahead and chill down here. I'll mute myself so when I laugh, I won't laugh too loud in y'all ear.
All right. Let's do it. First one, kind of an easy one. This comes from Space Ghost on Twitter. Sifu. I tried it for the first time like yesterday. Great game, in my opinion. I haven't gone too far into it. I assume you played it a little more than that. What are your thoughts overall?
Well, first of all, have you met Sean? Second boss.
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. There's most of my feelings just encapsulated in that one fight. Dude, I love the game. I love the game. I think it's really cool. I never used to like challenging games. I've got a lot more into them recently just because like playing more games, you get a bit more used to it and you get a little bit cocky and you're like, yeah, no, I can do this. I can do this. And then Sean slaps you 7 times and makes you 70 years old. Yeah, no, I love the game, but I hate the game. But I also think that's the intention of the game, right? You're not supposed to love it. You're supposed to hate it. And you're supposed to want to beat the damn thing into the ground. Like, so I think it's really good. I think there's some accessibility things. For anyone who doesn't know, my son has Down syndrome, so I'm very much an advocate for accessibility. So when you see difficulty in these games, it's great. I always think there should be an option to be able to have those things and have those things more accessible, personally. But I also relish the opportunity to play a very, very difficult game. Could they have released it in a month that wasn't February? Jesus, man, I got Elden Ring. I'm already stressed enough. Like, come on. Yeah. Like, just leave me be for like just a couple of months. Just give me a couple of months. We didn't have games for 2 years. Like, there's a pandemic on, no games for 2 years. And they went, oh, we'll just put them all in February. That'll be easy. Everyone will be able to afford that. No worries. Yeah, so I'm just trying to find time for it, to be honest. I beat Sean. I beat him by throwing sticks in his damn face, so I'm very happy about that. Just literally just cheesed it, and at one point he got stuck on a pillar, but I got stuck on the pillar on the previous fight, and then he got stuck, and I was like, karma, great. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's great. I think it's definitely one of the ones that's a great game that isn't like, because it isn't full price as well, so it actually makes it a little bit easier to buy and play and do stuff. But if you don't like stuff that's too challenging or rage quitty, or you like controllers, probably maybe steer clear.
Yeah, that game makes death feel so bad. I've never felt worse than when I go to a fight and then at the end of the fight I'm like 60 years old. I'm like, where? Huh? How did this happen? I'm so confused.
And then you feel 60, and you're actually 60 years old in the game as well. Like that was, I'm coming out with
it takes that long.
It's like my hands are cramping. I'm just like, mate, what is going on? My eyes are watering. No, it's yeah, great game. Hate it.
That's fair. Great answer. My next question comes from Fez's Nerdy Life. Content creation, streaming, all of it. How did you get there? And then as a secondary like follow-up type bit, was there any like really low points where you were thinking of just doing something else, moving on?
Moving on from content creation, or a low point that made me move to content creation?
It was moving on from content creation, but
Cool.
if you want to answer both, that's fine.
No. I'll try and keep it concise because I can talk for literally ever. So what got me into content creation? I like games. I really like games, and everyone was like, "Hey, like we should play some games together." And I played some games together with my buddies, and I was like, "Hey, this guy streams on Twitch." I was like, "The hell is Twitch?" So I went on there and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So he's just sitting there and talking with people about playing games. I was like, "Wait, this is what I've been doing," but he's doing it with a bunch more people. That seems fun. I'll give that a go. It was a creative outlet for me. I was working with a games website, and I was doing their website design. I was like, "Hey, your brand is all out of whack. Let's just do something. I want to do something with games, something a bit more." Again, I got bored in my job, so it was an outlet for me to go, "Hey, I want to do something creative. I love games. I like creating stuff. I like design. I actually love designing, but I just hate designing for people I don't want to design for, basically." And I was like, "I'm gonna do this," and they were like, "Hey, yeah, we've got these options to be able to stream together, and like, you can like stream with other people, and you can play with other people, and all this sort of stuff." And then Mixer popped up, and I was like, "Well, it's Beam at the time." And I was like, "Oh, this is really cool because you can like co-stream, and it's like ultra low latency." So I'm like explaining it to people as well. It's like, dude, I can talk, and then someone immediately talks back to me from like, across the globe. And I was explaining to my wife, and it's like, it's a really cool experience because you feel connected even though you're, quite far apart. And we were trying to save money. So for me being at home, it was a really cool option. So that's what drove me into doing it. I just wanted to share experiences. And that's the same thing I do now. I the same reason that I like open world RPGs, cooperative multiplayers, my biggest games. I just like playing games with people. So yeah, I just wanted to do more of that. And I like talking a lot. So for me, it was kind of like, hey, this works. I like technology, and it all kind of just fitted together. But to answer the second question, was the question, have I ever wanted to been at low point?
Yeah, pretty much anything that made you want to just quit out.
Oh, like 100 things, like 1,000 things, if that. Honestly, like today, I'm behind in work because like when am I not behind in work? But like kids' illnesses and stuff like that put me back. Like, so I'm like 2 weeks behind. But I sat there tonight and I'm like, dude, I could work tonight. I've got like 2 hours before this podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna go play a video game, man. I need this. And you get those, like, it can be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. 2020, looking at you. So there's a lot of periods where you just want to kind of give up and you want to do it. I've been doing this for 2.5 years full time, and yeah, like I'm able to provide my family, which is awesome. But I'm also at the same time like, hey, I don't want to be treading water for the rest of my life. I want to be doing things. I want to be working towards stuff. And in this economy, that stuff's hard because you obviously rely on other people. You obviously rely on other companies and a lot of different like things, a lot of spinning plates. Spin one plate, the other one starts to slow down, so on and so forth. So yeah, that stuff gets me every day. And I think one of the biggest things I realized, it wasn't about motivation, it's about discipline. You just got to keep going, but go to the point that you're happy going to, because I don't want to end. I don't want this to ever be a thing where I'm like waking up in the morning, oh man, I gotta go play video games. It's just like, it's hard. Can you imagine that? It's like the way you say in the world, it's like, man, like the thing I love, I gotta go do and I fucking hate it. Sorry. I didn't know if we were allowed to swear or not, but yeah. It's not that. I've seen Stardust on this. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good.
You're beyond good, dude. You're beyond
good. So yeah, that was what did it for. Everything. I think a lot of people like resonate with that, and I think no matter what you project, no how like much you manage to achieve or whatever you got planned and whatever you're doing, there's always going to be those obstacles. The issue is the difference is going as like, well, can I push through this, and am I willing to push through this to the point where it's like allows me to still be happy to do this? Because that's the thing. If it makes you unhappy, there's no point in doing it anyway. Like, doesn't matter how many like neon lights you got into the background or whatever you get to do, or however many games you get sent, or like anything. It doesn't matter, because if you don't enjoy it, then there's literally no point. I might as well just go work in like my old job. I don't want to.
100%. 100% agree. All right. My next question is a modified one a little bit from Infamous Legacy. If you go back to when you first started content creation, what is the advice you would give to that guy who's just starting out?
Create more revenue streams and do YouTube. Like, actually, if I was to boil it down to one, just do YouTube. Stream wherever the hell you want, do whatever the hell you want, do YouTube, because it's literally like it's the crux of content. Like, people, I'm still bad for it. I like streaming more than I like YouTube, like creating YouTube content. I enjoy the process of recording, you know, scripting and all this sort of stuff. I can't stand editing. I literally like that. Yeah, going back to the previous question, editing. Every time I have to do an edit, that's when I want to give up, because I hate it so much.
That's crazy.
But I think I'd go back and just say do YouTube, create multiple revenue streams. When Mixer folded, oh my god, the panic that went through my mind, and I was like, oh man, I am screwed, because I had one revenue stream, that was Mixer, that was it. I have 12 now. Should have done that beforehand. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just make sure that if you are trying to make this a career, if you were like, and this is from a point of view, I've always looked at this as trying to make a career. If you're trying to make it a career, if you've got, let's say just for the sake of argument, you earn $1,000 a month. If you earn $1,000 a month from Twitch, and that's your only form of income, you lose that, you're dead in the water, which is what Mixer was for me. I was very lucky my community kind of bailed me out and allowed me to like recover from that. But if you lose one of 10, which are like $100 each, you only lose a little bit, which has happened to me recently. I had a sponsor that completely shut their sponsorship program down because of money. Like, they're running out of money because of the pandemic. Nobody's buying stuff because they don't have any money, so on and so forth. And I'm like, I took the hit, and they're like, hey, we've completely closed the program now. It's not you. We've closed the program now. I was like, okay. Fine, I'll just adapt. I'll just add. I will focus on another revenue stream, and that's what we do. So yeah, those two things. Do YouTube, because that is a revenue stream, but also feeds into your content. But yeah, and like if you want to make it a career, focus on multiple things, not just the one.
Absolutely, great advice. It's crazy. Editing's my favorite part. It's so funny how different everyone views
look,
on
maybe we should talk.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
No, I think it's the thing as well. Is like, you're gonna find some people that love doing those parts of the content, and I think that's my biggest thing. Is my biggest barrier is going, I don't love it, so I don't really do it as much as I should. But I love the scripting. I've got like 20 scripts of videos, and I've got like a bunch of stuff recorded, and I'm just like, this is great. I know what I want it to look like. I just don't want to do it.
I'm the same way. Bob. You got one more question for me, Synchro?
Yes, sir. I have one for myself as well, if that's cool.
Yeah.
This one is from Aquatones. What is the coolest thing that you've been able to accomplish as a content creator?
Provide for my family. That doesn't sound cool, does it?
That sounds
so cool.
hella cool to me, bro.
So cool.
That's like the coolest thing ever, man.
That and get an Iron Man chair. No, no, like my biggest thing is like in direct terms of content creation, help people. Like, I've actually had people come back to me and go, like, more than different ways. Like, one, you help me create better. That's cool. That's freaking cool, because someone is like, something I did helped someone do something that they love. And it's not, I don't think, like, helping other people do stuff. And Doom's like, this is why I love Doom stuff, because he's always doing that, and I like that when people do that, when people uplift others, because there's enough room for everybody to eat. I love that stuff. That feeds my soul. But also helping people through hard times. You don't realize how much you do when you're actually distracting someone for like an hour and a half, or you got something, you're creating a piece of content that makes someone happy, or like, helps them do something that helps them unwind, whatever it is. Yeah, those are the coolest things in my mind. That was like 7 things. Sorry. Just like, what's the coolest thing?
Great.
Well,
That's good, dude. Like,
very good answer. Very good answer. My last question here. How much on the hardware side of things would you say is required to start creating content on the internet?
I'm such a shit example of this guy. Can I switch cameras?
Sure.
Can I switch cameras on here? I don't know if this works. Can I switch cameras? I'm gonna
Probably can.
I'm gonna
Give it a shot.
I'm gonna shoot myself
Yeah.
in the foot here. And this is, please don't take this as a flex, because a lot of people take this as a flex.
Yeah,
Like
just go
this.
to your settings. You should go to this cam set. Oh yeah, there you go.
That's so cool.
Whoa.
2 DSLRs, 2 PCs, 3 PCs, sorry, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, God knows how much stuff like in here. And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid because you don't need any of it. Yeah, how much do you need? None. Like you just need to have something that you can draw people in with. I would say the best things you want: decent enough microphone, camera that does some form of light capture and doesn't like crap out, and good lighting. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, I would agree with
Area 51. Sorry, I just saw a chat.
you. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm so
but
jealous.
no, but like this is like 4.5 years of accrual stuff, and a lot of this I didn't pay for. Right, this is all coming from branding or community, and that's the sort of thing. And those things is when, that's how to do it. Like don't. And I know it sounds bad, but don't spend your own money if you're looking to make this as a career. Spend money that is surplus. Spend money that you say like you got extra. Never like, but always do it as an investment. Anything that I buy for myself is always an investment in what I'm doing. So yeah, always view it as a business. If you're gonna do it as if you're gonna do this as a career, you want to do this as a career. Don't feel bad about trying to make money. Don't feel bad about like investing in the stuff you're doing and focusing on. I still make roundabout minimum wage, but what I do is every extra penny that I have over that amount is invested into something else, because it's not about what you earn day one. It's about what you're going to earn next year. It's not what you like see 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. What am I going to do there? Which is why if, and this is like a lot of people ask me why I'm not vocal out front, because my brand's important to me, but it doesn't mean I don't want the things, or I'm not fighting for those things as well, which is why the only reason I'm talking about it is because obviously I think it was talked about on one of the previous shows, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm doing it because I want the game to work, and I'm doing it because I want the community to have something to get behind, but I'm also doing it for me. Like, I want to know in 6 months, where's this game going to be? Is it going to be worth me creating content on it, or do I need to duck out? Now, for the past year and a half or whatever, however long the game's been out, we've had those concerns almost like quarterly, and I'm still here.
Right.
And I'm still like those. So for me, that's an indication of what I can see the game being, not what it is. So yeah, those are the things for me.
Okay. Well, real quick, we're gonna have some promo, and we'll get some questions from the members and the moderators of the channel. So you go ahead and get your questions together. We'll talk to Spring real quick, and she'll tell you how to become a member of the channel real quick.
Hey guys, it's Spring, and I've got a question. Do you want to rock with the best? Well, here's how. Hulk smash that join button and become a member of the squad. Members help propel the Doom Squad forward in this process of content creation, live streams, watch parties, community nights, and giveaways. If you're wondering, well, what do I get for helping out DSG? Here's the cool part. Channel members get access to the members only section of the Doom Squad Gaming Discord, where you get access to playtime with all the members, early access with no ads to Doom Killa's builds, news, and first impression videos, priority replies during live streams, Excelsior Now podcast, the weekly wrap-up, and all live reaction events. One of the coolest benefits to becoming a member is the members-only giveaways. Get access to Marvel's Avengers credits, DSG gear, PlayStation and Xbox gift cards, and more. Join the channel now and become a member of the squad. This is Perry, your Doom Squad Gaming brand ambassador, and as Doom would say, let the good times roll.
Yes, indeed. Look at that. We got 2 new members, and they're both on the dang on panels. That is crazy.
He told me before I came on, if I didn't do it at that moment, that he was going to never talk to me again, guys.
Bob, don't put him in that position.
Threatening his eyes, man. The eyes.
All right, guys. You guys got some questions for the man himself, Mr. Bob DuckNWeave, and y'all know how this goes. We do take moderators and members' questions from right now. I see a couple of statements saying that you're definitely in Area 51. Bob is on the back computer. It's the Duck Cave. Yeah. Let's get some questions in from my guy real quick, man. Bob just wants the Avengers credits. That's all you want, Bob?
Don't tell them. Yo, man, I need that. I need those exotic skins.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, mods and members, we've got a bunch of y'all in here. Ask some dang on questions so we can get this man popping. He is in a good mood. Let's keep his mood good. Kitty, Aqua, Sadat, shit, Synchro, you're a member now, Synchro, Slipshock. Come on, we got a bunch of mods and members in here.
I don't know. Put it in the
Go ahead. Okay, we got one. How do you approach companies to get early game access? That's a good question for content creators. Thank you, Sadat.
Cool. First of all, you pay me to make you a media kit. No. In all seriousness, create a media kit. Like it's really important. Interesting that Sadat's asking this, dude. You got the numbers. You go to these companies. Go, hey, look, this is a one pager. These are my stats. This is what I do. These are my focuses. This is my approach. This is who I am. Think of it as it's like a mini interview every time, but it's a lot like calmer than like you're gonna get a lot of misses to begin with, like a hell of a lot of misses to begin with, and then after a while it'll start to build and start to grow. But to be fair, you're starting like way further down the line than when I first started. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope, because honestly it sucks, but it will happen. Like it's just something to prepare yourself for. Create a media kit. Go, hey, this is who I am, what I do, why I do it, and start going out to companies. Go, hey, this is the community manager. Go to Twitter. Twitter's great. Don't go to LinkedIn. Nobody likes being communicated with on LinkedIn unless you're actually like talk to them. Then you connect with on LinkedIn. Then everybody else wants to talk to you. Twitter. Use Twitter. It's a great way of communicating with people. Most people who work in gaming that are front facing are looking for people to work with. They want good people to work with. Biggest thing, be professional. And I mean professional. I don't mean like, oh, right, I'm putting my best for you. You need to be understand that these are real people. You need to understand that they are doing their best. You need to understand that if you are promised a code and sometimes somebody you've asked like 3 times now, that's not going to help you. You need to either take the hits. Unfortunately, sometimes there's cases where people will turn around and they'll forget to give you a code. It will happen. Stuff like that happens. It's life. A lot of people I've seen have gone, you forgot to send me your code. Where's the code? Where's the code? You said you were going to get me for this to day one. Unfortunately, sometimes stuff like that happens. Be professional, take it on the nose, just go, okay, I'm going to roll on the next one, and then I'm going to try and improve the communication, and then go, or even after like launch, go, hey, I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't miss anything, or I hope I didn't miss the code that's got sent through, but really like chuff with the launch. Be aware of people's time, especially around launches, and plan that shit out like 3 months in advance. February, crazy. Absolutely crazy month, and I planned a lot of it out beforehand, and I still am missing like a bunch of stuff. So just plan that, do your content plans beforehand, know when you want to communicate with these companies, both devs, brands, whatever, on what you think that you want to do in the future. Because a lot of people just think, like looking like, okay, what am I doing next week? The only thing you should be thinking about like next week is like, what's your schedule? And even then, that's a bit ropey. Like, look at what you're going to do 3 months in advance, not 3 minutes.
Okay. Aquatones, another moderator, asks, what's been your biggest failure as a content creator? That's a good question.
Ooh, the biggest one, because there's a lot. I think the biggest thing for me was like the Mixer thing, right? Putting all my eggs in one basket. Mixer had this thing, if anybody knows Mixer, if you didn't know Mixer, they had this thing called Sparks, and Sparks was great because they were free, because you could just have people sitting in your channel and they would accrue Sparks, they get all these Sparks together, and then they chuck their Sparks at you and you get paid for it. And I think my best month I was on about $5,000. It's huge. Oh. Yeah. Except what you end up doing is you do everything around Sparks, because then you're just like, I just want to farm Sparks. That's all I want to do, because that's what's going to get me paid. So my biggest mistake was focusing on how to specifically make money from the content that I was providing, rather than trying to create content that I believe will bring the outcome of revenue. Because you could do other things. Like I do a bunch of other stuff that I know makes money, right? I have those things in the background that make money, whether that's a full-time job for you or it's side projects. For me, it's design. Do a lot of designing for a lot of different people, a lot of different brands and all this sort of stuff. So I do all of that on the side. And that's the stuff that makes me money. Then you need to look at what the quality of your content is providing. I messed up and got lazy and got stupid. And because of that, I almost completely obliterated my whole content creation career, which was going fine at the time. But then Ninja had to come along with his 60. Get the bag, man. Seriously, if we got a fraction of that, I would have been absolutely like loving it. But yeah, no. Biggest failure was putting all my eggs in one basket and just not understanding the implications of it. I learned from it though. Learn from me.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. I've kind of tried to step my foot into Twitch a little bit as of late, and I'm actually enjoying it over there. It's actually pretty cool. It's a good platform to stream games. 2020 Twin Sadat has also stepped back into the Twitch game. So, like, yeah, putting your eggs in one basket and it's not really good. So, like, try to branch out, people. If you're into this content creation thing, definitely try to branch out. Next question is from another moderator. He says, Space Ghost asks, do you pour cereal in the bowl first before the milk, or milk in the bowl first before the cereal?
Straight into my mouth.
That's just wild, bro. It's just wild.
I don't eat breakfast.
I'm not mad at you. Who has time for breakfast, man?
I'm feeding my kids. If he's eating, I'm not eating. This is how it works.
Have you
if I was to do it, cereal first, man. I'm not an animal. Come on.
Right answer.
If you would have said milk first, bro, like this would have ended a lot soon. This podcast would have been over so fast, bro. Nah,
Look,
seriously.
I've seen what Stardust has done on here before. I'm not like, I feel like that would somehow be worse. If I said milk, come on. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go. Nah, seriously. Slipshock TV says, have you had any stagnant periods, and how did you get past it?
Yes, currently going through one. Main game, stagnant. Well, not always say stagnant, but like, slower at the minute. This time of the year, if you don't know, if you haven't been doing this for a few years, this is one of the quieter periods for especially UK creators. Like UK creators, unfortunately, English people are tight, man. Americans are lovely. They spend loads of money on streamers, so I just need to start streaming at this time of night. I'm sorry, I'm playing.
No, bro, like get that bread, bro.
I ain't wrong, but no, I think that one of the things is I'm going through a stagnant period right now, and one thing is to recognize when it's you. One thing is to recognize when it's seasonal, and understand whichever one it is. You need to make a game plan on how to change it, and not get into your feelings about it, because sometimes it's just not about you. And if it is about you, then you need to find a way to fix that. So it's discipline. It's just going, okay, what can I understand? Why might this go wrong? Surround yourself with good people. That's a big thing for me. I don't like yes people. No. I'll take that back. I love yes people because I like confidence boosts, but I don't like yes people for telling me how to run my business or helping me run my business. I like those people because I feel good, because everyone likes to be complimented, right?
Right.
I had someone come in and say, I look handsome today. And I know they're lying, but I appreciate it. I want that. Keep doing that.
You're gorgeous, though, Bob. You're gorgeous, man. Come on, dog.
It was Doom. He's doing it again, though. But honestly, discipline, build those people, or have those people around you that turn around and go, hey, oh man, I'm really struggling with this, and you just turn around and go, yeah, because you getting down in the dumps about the wrong things. It's what's wrong? What do you want to fix? How do we fix it? That's what you do. You just work together with people. I've got someone who dropped out of content for 6 months, completely. They were on Mixer, they moved over to Twitch before Mixer collapsed, got out of the burning building, or I don't like to refer to him as rats leaving a sinking ship, because he is a very big human being, so I'll be nice to him. But he left, and he's a very funny person, a very, very funny person. He could literally just sit there and talk all day, and that would be fantastic content. He dropped out for 6 months because he didn't know how to fix his stuff, and we tried to work through it, and he's back now, and he's worked through those things. But he's always helped me to do that. He's always gone, mate, it's because you're doing this. Do you reckon it's because of this? It might be because of this. Oh, it's the time of year. Look at the time of year. Go back and look at your stats from last year. Was it the same last year? Oh, look, there you go. Sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes it is. Just got to figure out which one it is, and then find out how to fix the problem. Solutions, not problems.
Yes, indeed. And Synchro, did you have a question for Bob before we move to the next segment, boss?
Yeah. What's your favorite thing on that shelf back there?
Either room.
Yeah, just either one.
Okay.
Favorite little knickknack.
Don't hate me.
I'm encouraging the flex. This is my fault.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for this. Goodness gracious, Bob. Bro, what is that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is the Intel, the Tristan Eaton Intel Avengers Collector's Edition box. It's got all the lithograph prints. They're limited edition. There's very few of these. I got sent this when Intel wanted to work with me, and that blew my mind. So that.
Bro. Can I have a code for some Intel scans,
No.
please?
Sorry, Doom.
You know what? That's fine, Bob. That's actually fine.
They won't.
No,
I actually
it's
asked,
fine.
I actually asked for them
Bob,
recently.
it's completely okay.
I
Because
ain't getting
guess
a
what,
t-shirt
bro?
now, am I?
No, it's
getting a
time for Would You Rather now. So yes, sir. Let's go.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was so happy that you wanted to get all shiesty with me, good sir. Because I can get shiesty right back now. All right, this is a Marvel versus DC version for most of the way through. Are you ready, good sir?
Yeah, I know loads about DC. I'm really clued up. Let's do this.
Nightwing or Spider-Man?
Say again.
Nightwing or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Which Wonder Woman iteration? Just in general?
Diana Prince, Wonder Woman.
No, I'm going to go Captain Marvel. I'm going Captain
Okay.
Marvel.
Okay. Red Tornado or Iron Man?
Do I have to? I just come on. Iron Man, come on.
Of course. I give you a softball. Take the softball and run with it. Take the softball and then run with it, because when you get to the end of this, you're gonna be hating me, Bob. Dr. Fate or Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
Zatanna or the Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch.
Superman or the Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer. Come on, boys.
Ooh! Woo! Let's
Man,
go!
give me someone who's actually complex and has actual character depth, please. Not
Okay. Black Adam or Thor?
Ooh.
You stop talking, Bob, and just answer, bro. Because I'm
I'm gonna say Thor until the movie comes out, because that's gonna give me a real good answer.
Okay. Atom Smasher or the Hulk?
Hulk.
Okay. I have to ask everybody in the hot seat this question because I just have to. Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield? You better answer.
As Spider-Man or Peter Parker?
Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield?
I'm gonna say Andrew Garfield just to piss my wife off.
Woo! Okay. You ready? Hot seat question of the night. Are you ready?
Go for it.
DGJD or Fate Walker?
DGJD? Who's that? Sorry?
Answer
I'm
the
gonna say
question.
Fate Walker just to try.
GD is gonna kill you, bro. He is going to kill you, dude. Okay.
Gonna pour
All
some
right,
Spanish
dude.
sweat
He
now.
is going to kill. Like, he had to get some water. Thank you for playing. Would you rather, good sir?
Man, I'm sweating.
Oh my God. Okay. Good sir. We will do a little bit of promo real fast for a Fire or Trash t-shirt. Guys, make sure you guys cop that at financialfellas.com. And here we go.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the
Hey guys, it's spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. So why don't you look your best by rocking our very own Fire Trash t-shirt? Where to get it, you might ask? Go to financialfelons.com and use code DOOM for 15% off. Support your favorite team and look fly doing it. Take a picture in your shirt and send it to us at DoomSquad_DSG on Twitter, and we will be sure to shout you out. I'll be looking forward to seeing your swag. Don't forget, use code DOOM at checkout for your 15% off. See you soon and let the good times roll.
Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still laughing. Bob was just so confident for like 5 seconds straight. Then he was like, all right, I got you, bro. Real quick, guys, you have 30 seconds to share this video because we are about to play some fire or trash. You already know how it goes. Share this video with somebody you like, somebody you don't like. Put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. Actually, go ahead and text your ex. Doom Killer is about to be live on Fire or Trash. Then block their ass. Let's go, Fire or Trash. It's about that time. You got 30 seconds, people. Let's go.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And welcome to another segment of Fire or Trash, where we take your favorite YouTube or Twitch streamer, content creator, and ask them a series of questions really fast. The only thing they can answer is fire or trash. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire, or is it trash? Fire or trash.
Welcome.
He ran away. He's not ready.
Bob, come back.
Don't let me do it.
Don't worry, Bob. Literally, we've counted and I have lost the last, I think, 6 fire or trashes, bro. So you're in good standards right now.
How do we win?
You answer the questions, and by the time we get to the last question, if you make me leave, I lose. If I'm laughing at your ass unhysterically, you've lost.
Right, okay.
All right, how to play fire or trash? It's a bunch of spitfire questions. The only thing you can answer is fire or trash. Fire meaning good, you like it, it's hot, it's great. Trash meaning throw it away, it's garbage, you don't like it. No, 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 no. Are you ready, good sir?
No. Hit me.
All right, Mr. Bob, it is fire or trash time. I'm ready. Let's go. Iron Man 3.
Trash.
Jack Daniels Whiskey.
Trash.
Aerosmith.
Fire.
Beavis and Butthead.
Trash.
The Wizard of Oz.
Fire.
Adele.
Fire.
Crumpets and tea.
Fire. Have them together. Who has crumpets? Like, I'm not the queen, man. I'll have crumpets. I might have a tea later. Crumpets and tea.
The Morbius trailer.
Trash. Confusing.
Angelina Jolie.
Fire.
Golden showers.
Why was that not a
Which is
snap?
trash? First one. What? He's still here. Does that mean I've not lost yet? Does that wait? No, it means I've not. He's not.
I fucking can't, dude.
Oh, there you go. Hey, victory. Your hesitation is
I had to take that hit. I don't care. I win. Winded the man.
You know, oh God. Okay.
I came to win, Doom. I came to win.
You didn't win, bro.
Look, it's like I took a kamikaze win. That's what happened.
Bro, I can't breathe, bro. Oh God. Y'all kill. I cannot with this. I'm about to stop playing Fire or Trash, dude. I cannot. Thank you for playing Fire or Trash, Bob. My stomach right now is like I can't breathe, bro. I need a few seconds. I need. Ooh. How do you? Oh God.
I don't know. With those sounds, it sounds like Doom might like them.
Bro. Oh fuck, dude. My stomach. I can't. Bro, my ribs. Okay. All right. This is. Are we going to some kind of this is this new show that I have. It's called One on One with Doom. Check out the intro to that show. We're just gonna pretend it's a trailer because I can't with Bob right now. I just fucking can't. I'm sorry.
Or trash. Fire or trash. Fire or trash. The only thing you
What is shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Shaking, people. It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom back and relax. You are now rocking with the best.
Fire or trash. Fire or trash. Fire or trash.
I'm alive, y'all. I'm alive. I can't with
Is it my
Bob
time to say
still.
I need the toilet?
Oh no.
Drank a lot of water, man. Trying to sip more.
Bro, the interview is almost over, Bob. You got like 5 minutes left, bro. Let me survive. This is called the vibe session, Bob. Well, we turn on some really sensual style music. Synchro loves so much, you know. This is his favorite music so much right here.
It's
okay. Okay, bro. I'm sorry, Bob. I can't right now. Okay. What kind of music do you actually listen to in your off time? I know you create music. I know you have a whole, DMCA free music site. So what are you actually listening to when you're just like chilling? You got 2.5 seconds to yourself and you're like, let me turn on something real quick to jam out to. What are you bumping, boss?
Honestly, for me, like when I really just want to chill, I'm like I'm like all over the place. I'm like my playlist is like where Spotify goes, hey, here's the music that we think you like, and not one song is from the same band. That's me. I'm a big fan of like 50 swing, like Sinatra, Rat Pack, Dean Martin. Love that music. I really like chill there. But I'm also a big fan of like heavy metal. Really big fan of like screamo. Like I love stuff it depends on the mood. If I want to get stuff done, loud, fast, hard music.
Yes,
if I want to chill, smooth.
I hear that. What is your favorite movie of all time and why?
All time. Oh, that's a hard one. Look, since it's a Marvel thing, I'm gonna go with the film I've watched the most, and that's Iron Man. And come on, like for me, it was like, hey, they actually turned this thing that I love as a kid into something real, something that people can consume. Mainstream media is gonna go, and I felt validated in a lot of stuff that I enjoyed as a kid. because all that stuff that people used to take the piss out of you for as you were a kid. It's like, oh, you read comic books, do you? It's like, yeah, like I don't actually like comic books. And they're like, and I was never that kid that was going, no, I don't like comic books. I was happy with the stuff I like, but you always get shit for it. And it was just like you sit there and you got like all the people that you knew back in like high school, and they're like, oh man, I love Iron Man. It's like, fuck on when I said like it's cool. Like, so I like that. Like for me, Iron Man was the thing that kind of kicked off the whole like a big journey for me. It's the films that I go and watch with my wife. It's we have like very different tastes. We have a lot of similar things that we enjoy, but like Marvel's the one thing we were like, hey, we're going to go to the cinema. We're going Tuesday. We're going to go watch Spider-Man again. She didn't get to watch it the first time around. Me and her, it's going to be our day off. It's the first time we have time off in ages. So yeah, so that was where it started for me, and that was where it's like, this is freaking cool. And we've watched that movie. I never really rewatch movies. Iron Man, I've seen countless times. I don't even know how many times now.
Nice. Okay. Where do you see yourself 1 year from today?
In a really big mansion. No, where do I see myself 1 year from now? Creating more content that allows other people to create content easier, giving them the tools and the information and the help. Because that's the thing, because you can give people tools, you can give them advice, like blanket advice, but I don't really want to focus just on doing that. I want to help people, individuals, like excel at what they do. I believe in, I believe everybody's able to achieve things, right? I'm a big fan of like people like, you know, aiming for the sky and really like doing what they can to do. But there are certain people that I'm like, I think you can do really cool stuff. And I want to be the person to help you achieve those goals. If not like remove barriers, but like speed stuff up at least for them. Because some people are going to achieve no matter what. But some people, sometimes they need those barriers removed. And I think I've got some skills and some of the skills and some of the tools and some of the information to help them do that. So yeah. So where do I want to be? That's where I want to be doing that. And I want to own my own house. I want to be provided for my family better, and I want to be known for doing good things.
Man, shit, Rob, you're an inspiration, bro. I guarantee you that, man. Okay, describe your perfect vacation. You're chilling with the wife and the kids. What's going on, boss?
Well, you just said perfect vacation, then you said chilling with the wife and the kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perfect family vacation.
Myself.
Perfect family
That's
vacation.
Dude,
family vacation. Hey, wife, how are you, Miss DuckNWeave? Come on, man. She might watch this, bro.
Perfect vacation for me. I want to go back to so I was very lucky as a kid. My parents. I've been no money, loads of money, no money, loads of money, no money, loads of money. I get the value of money. I want to go back to where, as a kid, my parents took us to Tobago. There's a place that's called Pigeon Point. The sand is so white that no matter what is warm around you, like how hot it is, it's just like warm silk. You just walk through warm silk, and the water isn't blue; it's just clear. It's just pure clear, and you can see all the way down to the floor. I freaking hate fish, man. I don't like being in the sea because of fish. But there, I'm just like, I can see all you bastards. So like, I want to take my wife there. I want to take her. I want her to experience some of the things that she wasn't able to as a kid. I want her to experience some of the stuff that I've been able to experience and spend the time there. That's my perfect vacation. Going back to my childhood, but also, giving my wife those experiences too.
That's dope, man. Last question from me, then we'll take two from Synchro. What's the most important?
Synchro, this is good though. Sorry.
You're good. What's the most important part about being a content creator for you as a individual?
Can I be brutally honest?
Please.
Recognition, but like not on the face of it, right? So. Because a lot of people, I think, will like say to you, they go, "Oh, hey, I don't want to be famous. Oh, I just want to just play games. I just want to do this. Yeah, I want to just play games. I just want to do this, but I want to be known for it. I've been recognized in the street once, and it was one of the coolest things ever happened to me, and I want that. I like that. But I want to be known, like I said before, I want to be known for doing good stuff. I want to be known for doing something that helped somebody else. Not. I used to work. You know those competitions that everyone gets you there. No, hey, enter this competition, but fill out 8 billion questions, and we're going to get you like calls like from 8,000 people. I used to design the websites and the designs and all the stuff around that to make you enter into those things. And
I don't like you anymore, Bob.
No, I didn't like you. 100%. What do you think I left? No, like for me, like that was my thing. I was always good at convincing people to, like, influencing people to do things via design, and it was via creation. Like I do that, and that was it felt like I was the villain. You know, it was like everyone's a hero of their own story. Like, no, I felt like the villain. I was like, I can do these things, I can create these things, I can do all of this stuff. Like that, I've been very lucky to be in situations and have the education and have the right people drive me in the right direction. And I'm sat here in an office trying to make people who really want to win that iPad for their kid's birthday or something like that. And I was like, damn, I'm trying to convince people to do this, and they're going to sit there and get like 50 phone calls for the next year, and it's like from the same people, and they can't. This is what I want to do. I want to be known for doing the things that people like. He helped me do this. He provided this. He put me in the right direction. He gave me that piece of advice. He was live that time when I felt down, and that helped me get through something. That's what I want. It's that kind of recognition.
That's dope, dude. And
that's
money. Yeah, money, of course. You gotta get the bread, bro. You gotta get that
moolah. Something that wasn't like actually like, nice.
I was thinking the same thing, Slipshot. I was literally like, this man is the real life Iron Man for real. Like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm with it. We'll take
narcissistic enough for sure.
Hey, let me see your arc reactor, bro. Let me see it. I know it's there, bro. We'll take 2 questions from Synchro. Synchro, you got anything you want to ask Bob in this chill session, bro?
Yeah. If there was a piece of content, a stream, a video, whatever it might be that you're like most proud of, or you like point to as like this thing that I made, this is really cool. What would that be?
I have 2 videos. One which was they're probably really well interacted with. So I think it flies well on Twitter, but that's not why I did it. There was a bit where a subscriber came into my channel and he's like, I'm really sorry I can't sub. I'm really sorry right now. Money's tight, can't sub. I was like, please tell, because I said, I haven't seen you in a while, have I? And it's like, no. I was like, please tell me that you've not been in here because you can sub. And he's like, well, I felt a little bit embarrassed. I was like, nah. Is that if you feel embarrassed that because you can't be in here because you can't give me money, where I'm choosing to create content free, do I want your money? Hell yes. But I don't want it at the expense of you. I don't want it at the expense of somebody eating. I don't want it at the expense of somebody like getting to work that day, or the expense of anything else, or make them feel guilty. I don't want the expense of their own feeling of self-worth. Imagine and think of that as a second, because people do this without thinking. Some content creators, I wouldn't say a lot to be honest, but some content creators make people feel bad because they don't give them money. That's your choice. You choose to create. And if you can inspire people and you inspire that in people, for people to give up their hard-earned money that they spent their time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into, and it's some people go, oh, it's just $5. No, you can't look at things like that. That's
a meal, man. That's a meal, man. Like for real. Like that's somebody's lunch or something, bro. Like nah.
Exactly. For some people are known for doing that. They're like, that's all right. I won't eat today. Oh, come on. I did a video. I said to this guy, and I put it out as a clip, and it resonated with so many people, and that was the coolest. That was just like, people were like, I really like that you said that, because now I'm going to go and see my favorite content creator. I can't sub to him, but I'm going to go and support. And that was it. I don't think you could be a leader of a community if people feel like, because that hurt me. Like that actually hurt me, because I was like, do you feel like that around me? Because I'm really bad. I'll go, hey, so if you got anyone got any money that they don't want right now, like Prime sub, come on, you're looking to spend some money. I know there's some ways you can spend some money, but I do it like, I hope I do it as a joke, and I feel like if anybody ever feels like, and I said to him, I said like, I feel bad that you feel like that, And if I can't create an environment where you can't feel comfortable to come in because you think I want your money and that's all I want from you, then I failed. So please don't do that. For me, if anything else, and I think there's a lot of people do this, and it's really hard. I do it sometimes. I'll be honest, I'll do it sometimes because I'm like, it's a bit tight this month. I have to cancel that sub, and I'm like, I maybe won't go see that code, but then I remind myself it's like the same thing. You just gotta keep, like, there's so many ways to support content creators anyway. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, that was something I was particularly proud of because not because of like it was what I said, or not because it got loads of likes, but because it resonated with people. Because they were like, I like what you said. I'm gonna go watch my favorite creator now.
Man, that's cool, dude. You're like one of the most brutally honest people we've had on here. I mean, Sadat is super brutally honest as well. But like, you just you just tell it how it is, and that's what we appreciate. We want people to know you for you, the person behind the keyboard, and you're giving them
Oh, this is all an act, dude. I'm a terrible human being. This is like, I'm just really good at lying.
I appreciate your brutal honesty. That's great.
Hey, look, it's like now it's superior Iron Man arc. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it.
On a journey right now.
He's got the endo sim on right now. He's not thinking correctly, guys. You got one more from me, Synchro?
Yeah, this one's probably either easier or more difficult depending on how you look at it. But if you were to just make yourself a meal, and it's like, you got all the time in the world and then limited resources, what are you making?
I make my favorite sandwich. I'm really simple. I say really simple. The sandwich is overly complex and probably doesn't really taste that nice, but it was the one I used to make when I was younger, and I'll just have toasted bread, fried egg. It wasn't in order. Fried egg, lettuce. I know, it's weird. Cucumber, processed cheese, so it holds it all together. Then bacon, and then either barbecue or ketchup. Barbecue sauce or ketchup. That's me.
That's a crazy sandwich.
It's just like I used to like, because I used to do it when I used to come back to my house, and this is when I was quite like a lot younger. I used to live in Spain, and I'd come up like I used to live in up a mountain range, and I went up on this like little 50cc scooter, absolutely blind drunk. They can't catch me now. I'm not doing this anymore. Blind drunk, completely stupid. Like that, and I'd walk into my house, kind of just drop the bike in the middle of the courtyard, go up to upstairs, leave the door open, start cooking up bacon and eggs in the morning, just like at 2 a.m, and you get this whopping sandwich and take about 3 bites and pass out, and that was an experience for me. So that's why it sticks with me. So that's what I'd make.
Did you just say you put barbecue sauce on that sandwich?
Depending on what was there. If you didn't have ketchup, I was like, I'm gonna put some sauce on it.
Okay, that's the end of that vibe session, sir. This is the part of the show where we throw you to the wolves, my good sir. Me and Single Chat will be leaving the screen. You get to tell the people whatever you like to tell them about yourself that you would like to. And yeah, we just leave you like with no warning. So.
Well, that was smooth. Good thing I saw this section before. Right, this is where if you all go to twitch.tv/. I'm not that bad. Thank you to everybody who's like in this community, because obviously like a lot of you guys from the Avengers community. Thanks to everybody who just supports this guy, because I think he's done some really cool stuff. Synchro as well, awesome human being, and just for being awesome and doing things. A lot of you do things the way I like to see communities do things. I appreciate you. It does not go unnoticed. People in this community are actually some of the nicest people I've met on the internet, and I've met a lot of people on the internet over the past 4.5 years, and it's really nice to gel with people who actually stick together. It's nice. Anyway, I'm going to chill. Otherwise I'm going to go to the bathroom, and he's going to feel really weird when I get back, isn't he?
I had to catch it before you go, bro. Like, no, let me stop. Man, This was an actual honor to have you on the show, bro. People requested it, the people got it. You know what I'm saying?
It's an honor to be on, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, man. I know
had
I
a
did.
lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Mainly just trying to throw you off. I knew there was going to be a curveball. I knew the second it came through, I'm like, I'm going to win this.
You melted, bro. The barbecue was actually worse than the fire and trash for me because I'm just like, wait, barbecue don't go on that right there. But
it's 2 a.m. I could be in my elbow and it would taste the same.
With barbecue sauce, I feel you. I hear you. Dude, you crazy. I love it, Bob. Thank you, bro. Bob was also the champion of the Tournament of Power. He was the second, you got in third place for the Secret Wars #1 because of the bugs, right? Is that correct?
No, Secret Wars was 1, and the one before that we were 3rd and then 1st, I think.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
Or the other way around. I can't.
Secret Wars.
I just having fun.
Yeah, you were killing it, dude, and you came back for that Tournament of Power and took victory. So you still have not sent me your P.O. box so I can send you your fire trash shirt, bro. So
do you still want to send it at this point?
I might send you just a trash shirt, bro, because
some barbecue sauce. That's all I want. Don't send me the other thing we talked about because that's definitely not that one. It's like, what's this bottle of yellow liquid Doom sent me?
Oh no.
Why has he done that?
Just don't pour it over your head, Bob. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Dude, for real, it's such a pleasure to have you on, bro. We do a little after show, so hang on for a minute after you see the credits roll and stuff, because we'll just talk it up for a bit after the show is over with, and then I'll send you on your merry way to sleep, good sir. Synchro, it was a pleasure to have you sitting there completely going from a white guy to a red guy on screen, so that was beautiful as well, good sir. Like, your face is completely blushed right now, my dude, so thank you.
That's what happens when I have fun.
I can tell, bro. It's the laughing. I know. Thank you for joining me, though, bro. This was a good pleasure to have you on the show. To the chat, Mr. Hoarder Gamer, Jake Pierce, Cute Little Chaos Kitty, Bloody Reckless, my host, my co-host. I miss you, my good guy. I can't wait till you get back. Alien Fodder, Ability. Wow, there's so many of y'all. Casual Avengers, Slipshock TV, Mr. Orange, Space Ghost. There's so many of y'all. Set out the game of Fallen. Suki is okay. And many more. So thank you guys for tuning in with us. You already know how it goes, man. We appreciate you every week, every Sunday, right here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were rocking with us, and we greatly appreciate it. So, with all that said, laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
Excelsior Now podcast.